All righty. I don't want to get this young man nervous next who's joining us, but I've got to scold him because this cat made me cry reading a note he put out, a letter he put out last week. And I wanted to get him on last week. We weren't able to, but we have him on today, and that's what counts. It is the pride of the CSU Vikings. You see him, you know him, you love him. Where's number 12? Mr. Eichelberger Jr. Al, how are you, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Sir, I am phenomenal, and I got to tell you something. I'm one of the crazies that sits baseline over by your bench. And, yes, we got the one cat from Northern teed up that one time because we were getting under his skin. We try. I don't know if you ever noticed, but Coach Gates always comes over to us and goes, don't you guys get a tee on us, okay? Because they're going to be shooting. So we got him one. But God bless you, man. That's all I can say. Number one, the letter you wrote, Dear Cleveland State, started off first and foremost. I have to thank God for getting me this far. My voice is cracking just reading it. Al, I cried like a baby reading this, but it was a good cry. You know what I mean? God bless you, man. That's all I can say.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It comes from your heart, and the bottom line is you are a CSU graduate, but you have 1 year left of eligibility. So you're going to go to graduate school at Cleveland State. And I know for a fact, you don't have to mention any names. There are a lot of graduate schools that wanted you to go there so you can play basketball for them. And quote, unquote, you are staying at Cleveland State to return for your senior year to play for Coach Gates and my brothers. There goes the tears again, Al. The tears are – thank you for that. I'm crying on my show. This is just special. Did you just sat down and just let it spill? It came from the heart?
Yes, sir. Yeah, it was kind of tough writing it because, you know, anything comes from the heart. You know, it's kind of tough to put it in words. But, yeah, I think I did a pretty good job, though.
No, you did a very, very good job. Of course, we're talking to Eichelberger Jr., number 12 for the Vikings, the pride of Saginaw. Bro, talk to Draymond Green. A lot of people say, what, Munch? We hate Draymond Green. No, he's a great basketball player. We just don't like him when we play him on the court. And he's referred to your hometown as Sag Nasty. It can be that way at times, can it?
Yeah. No, yeah. We shared a similar path. We went to the same high school. And so he was around a lot when we were in high school and, like, coming to games and whatnot. So I got a pretty good relationship with him, too. Yeah.
No doubt. And are you with me on that? He's the kind of guy, you know, there's always a player like that. Growing up or even now, you go, dang it, I can't stand that guy. But dang it, I wish that guy was on my team.
You wish he was on you wish he was on your team. Wish you would hate to play against him. Yep.
You get it going, too. Al, was it a tough decision? Was it, you know, searching the heart and soul? Once you sat down and did that or took a knee and did that, did it come to you easily to stay at CSU?
Oh, yeah, it came easy. Once I just sat down and thought about it, prayed about it, talked about it with my parents, and just realized it was just the best decision for me because, you know, I put in the past 3 years here, so why not just stay? You know, it's home, so why leave home? It was working for you.
A question for you. Coach Gates was not the coach that recruited you. I don't believe Coach Felton was the one that recruited you. I'm going to tell you this, and I, you know, you've already decided to stay, but I would never tell you anything but the truth. Number one, Coach Gates got me hooked from the get-go last year. I could see that the young guy could coach, okay? Number two, he's good people. Number three, I watched the team, and I rarely have seen a team play that hard with less talent on occasion. When I see Trey, when I saw Craig before he went down, you know, doing what they did, my golly, you guys, you talk about the old Nolan Richardson 40 minutes of hell, you came close to it, didn't you?
Yeah. No, that was our mantra going on every game. Just play as hard as you can. Don't look at the scoreboard. Don't worry about who's scoring, who's not scoring. Just go out there and play every possession like it's your last. And I think for pretty much for most of the season, we went out there and accomplished that. And as long as we did that, there was no way that we would be able to, you know, lose. So you take losses, but it's a way to take losses when you do.
Have you noticed, too, and I mentioned how hard you played. You just talked about it, too. I mentioned how Coach Gates can coach. There is no doubt in my mind. And, boy, love to see that look on his face. And I know a couple times when he take 2-3 steps out on the court and look at you, you didn't want to see that look, did you?
No, yeah, Coach Gates is an unbelievable coach. He knows how to bring things out of you that you didn't even know was there. He does a great job when motivating us, telling us the right thing to do. Alongside with the assistant coaches, they're great too. Like without the assistants and without Coach Gates, we wouldn't be out there playing as hard. And you saw that in the previous year. The coach makes the difference.
And you know what, Al, which was neat? And we're speaking with Eichelberger Jr., number 12 for the CSU Vikings, coming back for one more year, doing his thing in grad school, is that the fans saw it too. You know what? Start of the season, we'll be the first to say, you notice it. It's like, fans come out going, who's these guys? Are they walk-ons on down the line and another coach again? And when the season ended, the crowds were loud, the crowds were good, the crowds were raucous, and the crowds – could you tell they appreciated how hard you played, sir?
Oh, most definitely. The crowds this year were unbelievable. I've been there the past, like I said, 3 years. So, and to see the crowd, it just changed that much from one year to the next. It's crazy. They stayed for every game. They were there cheering, yelling, like you said, heckling the other team. And I've never seen that before at CSU. So it's great to see that coming back to CSU, the crowd, and then the student section that we have, the Vicious Vikings, they were there.
Yeah, they came out more than ever, didn't they?
Yes. We have more student engagement than ever. So it's just amazing to see. It's something I love to see.
Al, how has, and again, we have to bring it up because it's a weird time, man. It's almost like a science fiction movie. I'm sitting here in the station looking out at the parking lot, and there's 5 cars in a lot. There's usually 500 by now, okay? How has this situation with the coronavirus impacted you? Are you guys allowed to get together and practice and play down in the practice gym, or what is the word on that?
No, so right now everybody's home. We're not allowed to do anything. Yeah, we had spring break and they extended spring break, so everybody's home. We can't even. I've been at home. I can't even go outside. Tried to go outside because it's kind of contagious. So try to stay away and be safe. Wash your hands. That's all I've been doing. Washing my hands, sanitizing everything. Just stay in the house.
Well, we want you to stay safe. Hey, a couple of fun ones for you. Again, we're talking to Eichelberger Jr., number 12 of the Vikings. Follow him on Twitter at God's Player 2, at God's Player 2. Who's God's Player 1, Al?
That's a great question.
You are the best, man. You know that? You are the best. Hey, question for you, and I'm going to be honest with you. So, first game I come to, okay? I'm watching you guys warm up, watching layups, this and that. And I'm watching Trey, okay? And I'm going, dang, you know what? That's me in college, okay? Ponytail, not the best skills, diving for loose balls, this and that. But before you know it, this cat's boxing out guys 7-8 inches taller. He's getting rebounds. He's driving baseline, reverse layups, this and that. Come on, you could tell us. You're only telling, 100,000 people here. Is that your first thoughts when you saw Trey T? You go, dang, was this the ball boy?
Oh, my God. No, Trey's the heart of our team. Trey goes out there and plays the hardest out of everybody.
Doesn't he?
He's working on our team. So, yeah. But, yeah, Trey does his job. Trey does what he's good at, and he does it very well. And that's playing hard, going out there and doing the intangibles that a lot of people don't like to do.
Well said. Well said, man. And, he's the guy, too, that when you're sitting there and you look over the bench, you catch your eyes, you tap your heart, and he taps it back and points at you. He appreciates all the love he's getting, too. And, it was kind of neat to see. It was a shame when Craig went down, of course, the young man from Chicago, because all of a sudden, here's what I dug, Al. Now, you were like I won't say old-timer, but you were like one of the senior statesmen there. Did you love it, too? Because you're on the court with these guys, watching these guys grow and get better every game.
Oh, it was tremendous from our first game, from even our first practice, and everybody's growth throughout the year. And for most of them, it was their first Division I game. So it's seeing their growth as they got used to playing Division I, and as we got in conference, it was crazy from the first game to our last. And like you said, Craig he was leading the conference in assists with 6 assists per game. So it was like from him not being a point guard and him being our main point guard and leading the league in assists is tremendous. Yeah,
he was very, very special. Al, have you seen the Dwayne Wade on Coach Gates' Twitter at CSU basketball?
I saw that yesterday. I'm like, wow. That speaks volume to Coach Gates and the man that he is and the people that he knows most of all.
But the bottom line is, here's Dwayne Wade. Now, I'm going to say it. One of the greatest players in the history of the NBA, giving props to I'm going to say giving props to our coach, because you know what, Al? You represent the city, dog. This is Cleveland's team playing downtown.
Yes, sir. That's the truth. 5 minutes away from the Cavs Arena.
Yeah. And we'll keep it going. Buddy, do me a favor. Stay safe. Stay in touch. I'll make sure I keep talking to people in the athletic department there, because they've been unbelievable. This group has been superb for hooking us up. And we will talk more, because you are a delight. You are a treat. And I can say I'm blessed and honored to have you on the show.
Thank you so much. I really enjoyed the time we're here.
All right, man. Take care.
Yeah.
You promise?
See ya. Yes, sir.
All right, my friend. Take care of yourself.
All right. Have a good one.
Thank you. An amazing young man.